What's going on, everyone? Hunter and Sherb from Misfit Athletics here today to teach you how to handstand walk. Whether you have some level of handstand walking ability or are just starting out, this is A, a really good progression to learn, and B, also serves as a great warm-up even if you do have some handstand walking. So, we've got two things that are really important to think about when we're handstand walking. One is that we're going to be looking at our hands. So throughout this entire progression, Sherb's going to make sure that he's looking at his hands while he's inverted, whereas with a handstand push-up, we're actually kind of looking back through the wall. So we're going to look at our hands. That's number one. Number two is that we need to make sure that as we progress toward the walking phase, Sherb is actually letting his body weight kind of get out over his hands, okay? Basically, we need that momentum dragging his hands forward. Otherwise, the hands run away from the body. We get that wheelbarrow. Kind of looks like this if I were walking, and nobody walks like that, okay? So, step one is make sure that we can support ourselves upside down. I don't want to insult any of your intelligence, but again, let's make sure that we're getting the hands closer together, and then we're looking at the hands, just as a quick kind of sync to get in handstand walk mode. Okay, so Sherb's hands are a little closer than they would be with his handstand push-up. He's looking at them, but he's still stacked. His midline's nice and tight. Go ahead and come down. Boom. Okay, so we can support ourselves upside down. But when we're handstand walking, there's going to be at least a moment where we are supporting our entire body weight on one arm. So we need to make sure that we can do that using the wall as the safety net. So Sherb's going to kick up, and he's just going to gently shift his hands, his weight from one hand to the other. And then as he gets more confident, he can even lift up his hands a little bit, even go into shoulder taps just to kind of get confidence with his body weight overhead. So he kicks up. Gently shifts his weight, he's getting more confident, he can lift his hands, and now he's even showing off going to shoulder taps. Okay? So, now we can support our body weight on one hand. Now it's just about practice. Handstand walking for a lot of athletes, especially if you're super fit in just about every other realm, it's just about practice. It's not necessarily a strength thing. So, now Sherb's going to kick up, but he's going to kick up a little bit further from the wall so that he has to take one or two little baby steps with his hands, and you're also going to see his feet are kind of dragging his hands forward into the wall. So he's going to get pretty close, just one or two baby steps. Boom. And he runs into the wall. Easy day. Now he's going to back up a little bit, so now maybe he has to take 2 or 3 steps. Good? And let's just do it one more time, 4 or 5 steps to really kind of get a feel, getting that confidence up. 2, 3, beautiful. Okay, good, go ahead and relax. So if he can do that, even a couple steps, it's time to move away from the wall. One thing we really see sometimes with this kind of progression is that athletes get dependent on using the wall sort of as their safety net, and they never get kind of the confidence to go away from the wall. So once you can do that, get off the wall, fall, it's going to hurt a little bit, you're going to be fine, you'll get through it, and that's how we get better, okay? So to recap, 2 most important things. 1, we're looking at our hands to help with balance, and then when we kick upside down, we need those legs dragging the feet forward. We need that forward momentum to keep us moving. We're going to do that. We need to make sure we can demonstrate stability in a handstand hold. Then we shift our body weight from side to side, and then finally we take some baby steps into the wall until we're confident that we can do it out on the floor. Give this a shot. If you're new to handstand walking, this is a really good way to learn. If you're already a seasoned vet, really great warm-up. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. We'll see you next time.